Absolutely.
Love it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Thank you. So the question is, why are we here? And why are you here? Not just like, yes, on this call today, yes, in coaching relationship, fill in the blank. Why are we here? Why are you working on this? Why is this something that's important to you? And that why is going to be your grounding, is going to be your home base when all of what could be distracting you in life starts to try and come and distract you. Okay. Why are you here? Share that in the chat. You can come off of mute, share. Why are you here? What are you here to do? Why will you keep coming back? Stacy says mindset is my biggest obstacle.
And my why and why am I here is longevity
Mm-hmm.
and brain health and being able to enjoy my life, feeling strong and capable and living that same fun life when I'm 80.
Mm-hmm.
um, my dad lives with me now after having a stroke, and he fell yesterday um, on his face. And he didn't even have enough like reaction time to put his hands up to stop himself from falling. And my mom passed away from Alzheimer's, and I can do what I can to control it. And so that's why I'm here.
Thank you for sharing that, Stacy. And we're definitely keeping you and family and dad, in our thoughts and prayers, and keep me posted for sure on how he's doing. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Um, Tracy says to become my most optimized while adding length to my life, live strong, healthy, and fulfilled mentally and physically until the end, and to have fun. Kat says, I'm here to create a safe space in my body so I can be around my kids for as long as possible. Lisa says, I don't like where I'm at and I want to change it. I want long-term health for as long as possible. I think all those things really resonate with me and my why. And I don't think I talk enough about my unique journey. Um, but I get the question all the time, what made you decide to kind of start with your nutrition, your exercise, fill in the blank? And it was after, several, hey, the dryer shrinking my pants moments where I finally caught myself in the mirror. I was, guess, lost in my life. I don't even know how else to explain that, right? Like I was just lost in my life and life was happening to me and around me. And it just felt like I was kind of out of control of everything. I definitely believe I was depressed at that point in my life. Um, and this photo was like after a month or two, this one on the left was after like a month or two of trying and failing at a whole bunch of different stuff, keto, fasting, primarily those two. And it wasn't getting any better. I was actually continuing to gain weight at this point in time. And I had a real honest conversation where I kind of told myself, okay, well, this is just like who you are. Like it's just where we're gonna be, right? This is how we're gonna live. This is how we're gonna get out of here. This is who we are. And it was, yes, physically what I looked and saw in the mirror, but it was also mentally and emotionally accepting my fate, that I am going to be depressed. I am going to be in pain. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be isolated from the people I love. I'm going to not want to participate in my life, right? I just told you I was lost in my life. I was accepting, like I was kind of allowing myself to fall and get kicked. I'm accepting that this is my plight, right? And so I'm looking at myself in the mirror, like right before I took this picture. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, okay, is that true? Like, is that actually what we're gonna do? Are you saying that this is the direction that we're continuing on? Is there no other path that you could potentially take? Are we deciding that we are going to stay here and potentially allow it to get worse? Or are you going to allow this to get better? Are you going to, and not necessarily allow it to get better, because life won't allow it to get better. and this is like the mindset discussion, how all of this is one up here. Your life and environment is not going to just permit it to get better. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation is you're going to have to fight for it to get better, right? It's not just going to like ease its way into betterhood, right? You're going to have to actively work against it in order for it to get better. But in this moment, I say, you know what? Nope. I think I want to see what's on the other side of this. And from this day forward, with ups and downs, with weeks off, with a crazy summer, right? With injuries, fill in the blank. From this moment forward, the decision has always been, the why has always been, I never want to get back to this place where I feel so dark and so lost in my life, where I feel so out of control in my life, number one, right? Like I want to be the charge seat. I want to be the director of my life. And at this moment in time, I wasn't, right? Then on top of that, it's like on my side of the family, the matriarchs of my family have lived to be very old, right? My grandmother is 80. She still cuts her own grass. My great grandmother died when she was 99. Her mother died when she was past 100. So I have a lot of time, God willing, on these limbs, right? And so I think it's my responsibility, charge, and I'm excited by the opportunity to get to live a long and healthy life. I want to live a long time, independent. I don't want your help. I don't want your medicine. I want to live long and independent. And I understand and have come to accept that a long and independent life requires me to care about my nutrition and me to care about moving my body in the ways that are going to ensure that, one and two. And then while I'm living my long and healthy life, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, it is so important for me to be happy. I remember this moment. I remember this person. I remember this place. I ain't going back there. I want to be happy. And I see myself when I compare these two faces, right? From this, not even this face. There's another picture, like another selfie that I have where I compare this face, and even my face now. I'm tired. I got bags on my eyes, my glasses. I'm trying to cover the bags, and I'm tired. But even today, I just feel so much brighter. I have so much more um, life essence that I never want to go back to a place where I don't feel excited about life, right? So that's my why. And that's what gets me up on the days when, oh my goodness, I'd rather be doing anything other than walking right now. I do not feel like being in this gym. These people, the kids are out of school. They're sitting on the machines. They're just typing on their cell phones, right? Like I do not feel like being in here. I had to drive to get here. It's hot in the car. Fill in the blank, right? I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to. Have you ever gotten to a place, you probably have, where you're just tired of eating? Are you just tired of thinking about food? I'm just tired of eating. I'm tired of thinking about food, right? Just like I'm tired of planning everything that goes into my mouth. I'm just sick of it, right? But why am I still going to decide to do it even when I don't want to? Because of all the reasons that I just shared. Okay, so I hope that that resonates with somebody. I'm sorry I got on my little horse there. Um, but I hope that was helpful. Tracy, get educated. My mother died at 47, my grandmother 92. I'm aiming for 103. I love it. Life essence, even tired, flat, tired. Perfect. Okay. So your mindset is going to be what gets you through this, right? I don't even have to go to another slide. Your mindset is going to be what wins this battle. Whether I'm a part of it, whether we're a part of it or not, whether you're with QueenFit or not, whether you find an in-person coach or you hire another coach or fill in the blank, your mindset is going to be what wins the battle. And some components of your mindset that should probably be present is accepting that it's not going to come easily. You're going to be fighting upstream, right? Just think about like what we're up against in a society, right? In our world. You're going to be fighting upstream for these goals. But is that a worthy fight for you? Or is it worth the time, energy, and attention that has to go into this in order for you to get and stay healthy? That's what we're working for, right? Like, obviously, we have the vanity metrics. That's a byproduct of getting and staying healthy, right? But as you're working toward getting and staying healthy, have you accepted that you're also working against everything in society? Everything. In the decision to get and stay healthy, you are working against all of the systems that currently exist in our Western world. So you're going to have to fight for it. And you're going to have to win this battle when your body decides it doesn't feel like fighting today. Stacy, I'm very confident I found you in a very similar place. 1000%. 1000%. Okay. Couple questions and I'll let you go. What is it that if it happened right now, you would be satisfied? If a magic genie, boop, popped up and said, okay, I'll grant your wish. What is the wish that you asked the genie to grant? What is it that it happened, if it happened right now, you log off, shut down your laptop, close your phone, and you'd be happy? What is it?
I run on autopilot.
More
Autopilot.
discipline.
Mm-hmm. What is it that it happened right now? You'd be sad. Man, what day is it? I'm not even on my cycle. I'm about to cry. Because I feel like for me, I do this every time and the answers change all the time. Some of y'all have done this with me, like I'm looking at Stacy. I see Stacy. Stacy, we've done this slide 3 or 4 times, right? I have a number of you have been here since I've started having this conversation, right? But my answer, I'm realizing my answer is changing every time. Here's how my answer is a little bit different today. I'd be so satisfied if I just enjoyed it more. If I just enjoyed it more. If it was less work and have to and need to and structure and organized, and if it were less of those things and more of just like frolicking into it, right? I think if I enjoyed it more, I'd be so satisfied. If I just got to frolic in the work. It's work, it's upstream work, but dang, I'm having fun. But again, the dang I'm having fun is up here. It's how you're talking to yourself about the work that needs to be done. Dang, this is fun. Man, I get to, part of my job is going to the gym and recording myself exercising for the internet. That's a part of my job description. Go exercise and put it on social media. Oh my God, that is so fun. I get to talk to people on a Saturday morning from all over the world. Y'all are everywhere. Anytime I go anywhere, I can go to Jamaica, I can go to Nassau, I can go to Colorado. Where is everybody? I can go to, go to Idaho, Indiana, I can go to Florida. I can hang out with some awesome people, right? Let me find ways to enjoy this. What are you currently doing that if you stop doing, it would immediately change your outcomes? What are the decisions that you're currently doing, the behaviors that you're currently engaged in, that if you stopped doing right now, would immediately change your outcomes?
Overthinking.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna try and quit smoking again.
Mm-hmm.
Although that's been like the 100th time I've said that, but I did quit the whole month of January, so like I know I can do it, but it's just the initial start, like that first week is rough.
Hurt. Appreciate you sharing. What are you currently doing that if you stop doing would immediately change your outcomes, would immediately take you one step closer to where you want to be? What am I currently doing? Shoot, traveling. Can't stay off a plane. What are you immediately doing that if you stop doing, it would immediately change your outcomes? Negative self-talk, overthinking, not having fun, not being consistent, bites, licks, and tastes. Yep. Timeline, thinking it's taking too long. Yeah, that's a good one. The timeline, that's a good one.
I'm gonna
because we
hop
think,
on. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead, Kat.
I'm gonna hop on the negative talk one because that is so big for me. And then especially when I do post online, I do get a lot of negative talk from other people and I like
Mm-hmm.
internalize it that like that is just what I'm supposed to feel and it's not. Um so I want to up the confidence, you know. I want to up the affirmations
Mm-hmm.
and do better with that.
Yeah. Yep. So all these things that we're saying, like, are within our realm of control to fix. These are things that you can start working on today. Procrastination, timeline setting, right? Timeline is a mindset as well, because we think it's as simple as like calories and macros. Oh God. And then you start tracking calories and macros and you realize, oh, it's not that simple. It's really not that simple. There's some stuff underneath the calories and macros that have manifested as calories and macros that's like really much deeper than that, right? This is calories and macros on paper, but internally it's not that. This is going to take a lot more than calories and macros. Adjust your mindset. Who are you becoming? Who are you becoming? And what do you really want? Because I think it's past, down 11 pounds. You cannot eat today and sit in the sauna tomorrow and be 11 pounds lighter. Truly. Take a laxative, no food, no water today, sit in the sauna tomorrow, and you'd lose that 11 pounds. So, what is it that you actually want? Who are you becoming? Someone with unshakable confidence. Yes, I'm becoming someone with unshakable confidence. I'm becoming someone who enjoys her life. I'm becoming someone who finds a way to be consistent. I'm becoming someone who keeps her word to herself. I'm becoming an athlete, right? I'm becoming someone who um, cares about their old selves, about their bodies, about their life and health span, not just lifespan, about their health span. Who are you becoming in doing something like this? And always, always, always come back to that, because you'll be, as soon as we hang up today, you're going to see something. See something on Instagram and TikTok is going to say, you can lose 75 pounds in 75 days, right? And it's going to be tempting. It's going to be tempting. You're going to look at it, you're going to say, hmm. And then I want you to come back to this moment where you realize it's bigger than calories and macros. There are other things that we're working on, including becoming the type of people who keep their word to themselves. Okay. Mindset, becoming who I was born to be. Love that. Mindset, come back to it all the time. I've recorded this. I'll upload this so you can have it. But I appreciate y'all for just being honest today. We'll do another one of these. I don't have the specific date, but I'll make sure I share it out. But we'll do another one. We'll dive into what comes after this, right? Just revisiting how fat loss works, your metabolism, right? How to increase your metabolism, how to eat for this athletic, for those who want to be athletes, or for those who want to live a long time. How do you eat for your 90th birthday? Right? How do we eat for and at our 90th birthday party? Absolutely. One of the best Momentum Monday posts was the future self fill in the blank template. I still have that and read it often. I love that. Love that. Kalia says becoming strong mentally, physically, and spiritually, living a balanced, well-balanced life. For sure. We need all of that. Okay. So we'll come back to this. We'll go ahead and get started as the kids get back into school here the next month or so. We'll get back into our curriculum as well bi-weekly on Saturday. I appreciate you all making some time for me. Welcome for those who this is your first time. If you're returning, welcome back. It's good to see you all. And I appreciate getting to be a part of your journey. I don't take it lightly that you spent some time with me today. And I don't take it lightly that you heard all these voices on social media and decided to listen to mine. I've really, really, really take my job seriously, to my heart, to my core. If there's ever anything that you need, you text me, you have my number, you call me, you have my number. But I'm here on your team and here to make sure that we're able to get to these goals, okay? Y'all be good. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. See you later.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
All righty, you too. Enjoy your workout. Many thanks, many thanks. All right, Tracy. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Alrighty, bye.